the Community Water and Sanitation Agency Upper West Regional Office organized an award ceremony for its staff. The event took place on Thursday, 13th January 2022 at the Chapel Hall of the In-Service Training Center, WA. In attendance were representatives from various water systems in the region. The special guest of honor for the occasion was the Chief Executive of Community Water and Sanitation Agency, Engineer Dr. Worlanyo Kwadjo Siabi. Representatives from the head office that graced the occasion included the Chief Public Relations Manager, Mrs. Pauline Estella Tambu, the Acting Director of Human Resource and Administration, Mr. Kwame Sechi Akomia, the Principal Librarian, Mr. Kwekusapon Abrifa, and the Transport Management Assistant, Mr. Johnson Akwe. The Acting Regional Director, Mr. Atokwanza, emphasized that the aim of the event was to reward for hard work, motivate staff, and honor outstanding accomplishments within the year under review.
In 2020, a lot of measures were taken, many of which were to sanction many of our staff. So many of them felt that the system has only been concentrating on sanctioning them, and the rewarding and motivating package we have been very silent on. So coming into 2021, we agreed that yes, then we need to pay particular attention to motivation and reward aspects. So we set a committee that is made up of the water system, supervised by the region, to set up criteria. And we asked them to do it themselves. We opened nomination, they submitted it. Then we set a team of 5, 3 from the region and 2 from the water system to peer review the nominees that will come. And based on which we set 11 main categories. And within those categories include all the portfolio, the best and the second best. And we have the region and the support. Then we look at the overall water system. So in determining who is the best for any of the categories, what we look out for is your dedication to service, your skill, your delivery, your ability to meet your target at the water system, and if there are any contribution you have made entirely to the region in meeting its performance target. But we looked at issues of indiscipline, and if there's anything like that, we rule it out. The objective is that we have encapsulated in our performance contract that we will sanction those who do not comply to the standards of CWSA, and at the same time motivate them. So the entire objective is to whip up interest in what we are doing, reward hard work, and to motivate people who have been working at the various water system as well as the regional office.
The winners took home various awards, including citation, wall clock, and plug. The following emerged as the winners for the various categories of awards. Shamira Abdul Hakim of the Hamile Hapa Water System won the Best Assistant Accountant, whilst Julius Akugri Ayawini of Kali Water System was adjudged the second best. For the Community Relations Officers, the Nandom Community Relations Officer Abdul Razak Mohammed was adjudged the Best Officer, and Emmanuel Anum Ahente of the Lambuzie Water System won the second best. The Best Technician Engineer was given to Abdullah Adams of the Richard Water System, with Bismarck Libambe of the Golu Water System winning the second best. Vivian Dakura of the Tumu Water System and Clifford Yendo of the Nadoli Water System emerged as the Best Technical Assistant and Runner-Up respectively. Saidu Kamal Dean of the Richard Water System emerged as the Best Revenue Officer, whilst Saidu Salifu of Pina Water System was adjudged the second best. The Mangwe Water System Manager Abdul Rahman Zakaria won the Best Water System Manager, with Christians Menayele of Gulu Water System being the second best water system manager. The best water system went to Kaliu Water System, while Laura's Water System was adjudged the second best. Thomas Intori won the best regional staff, whilst Augustine Leboa was adjudged the second best. The best regional office support staff went to David Sangate, whilst Saran Kanza won the second best regional support staff. For the best male staff award, Romus Dai of the Kaliu Water System won, whilst Adu Atopita of the Laura Water System got the second prize. And the best female award was won by Khadija Abdullahi of Nandom Water System, whilst Jamila Haruna of the regional office was adjudged the second best.
I was chosen the best female worker. When I'm working, I take my work as if it's mine. What I'm instructed by my manager to do, I try to execute it exactly. To talk about my hard working aspect, when you talk about revenue collection, I remember there are times when we realize that people are not coming in to make payment. We do house visitations from Monday to Friday. Then I don't do that alone. I do it with my manager, my accountant, and the technical assistants. It's not all about just saying this a work. It's about how you are committed to it. So far, I haven't committed any crime either. Anything that I'm asked to do, I do it as it is said.
For the purposes of achieving the best, you need to be serious. And you ensure that whatever you do is geared towards the institution's goal. Daily routine, most of the time, is supervision. I mostly check on my pump houses regularly. Sometimes I can go to a particular pump house for about 3 times a day, just purposely to ensure that things are working normally. And the technical assistant is working normally, because some of them sometimes relax if you don't improve on your supervision. Then from there, I monitor revenue collection. I also monitor accounts. So every day is an amalgamation of activities. That includes supervision, check whether there are reported leakages and work on it, and ensure that revenue is collected. That is especially when that day is supposed to be used for revenue collection.
I don't really see myself as a water system manager only. We have different roles though, but I see myself as being the leader. I try to, as much as possible, encourage others to perform their duties individually. Though we have all the categories, but we all come together as a team to play all the roles that are required. But then as a person, I try as much as possible to encourage my staff. I don't say to give them instructions. I try as much as possible to lead. Playing our role as a team, that has also given us the opportunity to win the best water system in the region. We have tried as much as possible not to record any indisciplinary issue among staff. Though there are always challenges everywhere, but we have together worked as a team, and we will continue to work as a team. That is how we see ourselves. We don't see ourselves as playing individual roles. No, we work as a team.
Sergio Escama. Get it. Zo. Vabe. Gure. Lievi. Get it. Zore. Owa kauna pielua na musanya nyamofo. Afun lieba funyo buru na musanya nyamofo. Ewa bera zilimba na musanya nyamofo. Afun wa bera futo milu na musanya nyamofo. Ewa bera futo njura na musanya nyamofo. Fun wa saga futo nofu na musanya nyamofo. Ao nofu zuna. Enofu yulu na party. Na musaye la kote enofu yulu na party. Na mwipiye la kote enofu yulu na party. Uru sonye la kote enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Anofu ya yina tisana munisi. Enofu yulu na party. Anamwe nomfu besure. Enofu yulu na party. Namwe nomfu ya bete njure. Enofu yulu na party. Namwe nomfu yisuti ko. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Alendara funa paga papo. Enofu yulu na party. Anamwe saye la kote. Enofu yulu na party. Namwe piye la kote. Enofu yulu na party. Uru sonye la kote. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu na party. Enofu yulu